Darcy Laveau is putting in here. My concern is if I want market value, how long and how close to market price can I expect in the existing market? Does JWB coordinate these efforts, or do I need to locate my own realtor? So I think this is the overall question of like, all right, I just want to sell my house, retail. What needs to happen here, GC?
JWB is here to make this easy for you. Just like every other part of this investment decision, our value here is to make it easy for investors from the beginning of the moment that you start to reach out to our team to the moment that you are selling your property. We're here to make it easy for you. And so as far as your questions, how long and close to market price can you expect, right? Average days on market is 32. We can also track the percentage that the open market is receiving compared to their list price. I would imagine it's pretty darn close to what list price is right now. I don't have that number, but folks are able to sell their homes in a relatively short amount of time for the price that they're expecting, and it can be done easily for you. And so that's a part of our service for you.
So describe that. What is that? What is making it easy for someone?
Well, I think it first starts with an understanding of what's right for the investor. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to spend time with you, and that might be a phone call every month. That might be a phone call every quarter, usually not much longer than that. And we're going to be a big part of your financial portfolio. So we're going to understand the decision that might make sense for you to sell the asset compared to everything else that's going on in your portfolio. And, for a lot of clients, when we sit down and they say, well, I might think about selling, we sit down and we say, well, let's analyze that. How does that make sense when we're doing this? What if we could solve that cash need for you and still have you retain that asset? So spend a lot of time there. Let's just say that we get to the point and we realize that it is the right thing for a client to sell.
But right now, let's say it's the right thing to do to sell.
The right thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to match you with a real estate agent in our network who is going to be able to list that home for you. And we're going to try to get top dollar for you. It's just as simple as that. It's a network of agents that we have here that we have trusted for, probably over a decade now to liquidate our homes. And it's a small number of agents. It's not a huge, diverse network. We keep it very small, and we make sure that these agents have our clients' best interests at heart, that they can do what Darcy asked for. Can they sell it quickly, and can they get top dollar for it? Because at the end of the day, we want to be in a position to be able to overperform for your returns. And if we were to put you with an agent who sold it, who couldn't sell it, or who sold it for a discount to market value, ultimately, that makes it harder for us to produce the returns that we told you we were going to produce, right? And so yeah, it's just painfully simple. We make a recommendation based on our network to somebody that we trust, who has shown over and over again to be able to deliver sales for top dollar in our neighborhoods, and we get the property sold for you.
Yeah. So like all things in the JWB vertical integration, passive nature of this experience, you find someone that's specialized, local here, that is specialized in this workforce housing stock here, can list it for you, knows the whole procedure, has done this a bunch of times, and gets it off market, gets it in someone else's hand and money in hand, and is able to just handle this thing for you, right?
Yes, absolutely. And you might say, well, how do I have confidence that this person that you're going to put me with is able to deliver in addition to the extensive experience and whatnot? Well, our core focus is to help clients build a portfolio of rental properties, but JWB from time to time sells homes on the open market as well to retail buyers, to owner occupants. It's a relatively small portion of what we do and has been in our company history, but we sell some homes, not in our core neighborhoods. These might be homes out by the beach and whatnot. And who do you think we go to be able to sell the homes for our company? It's the same folks that I would be recommending for you to work with. And I wanted to share how our real estate team, our retail team is what we would call them, has been doing this year. Just give you some perspective. We sell 300 or 400 homes a year as far as turnkey rental properties. Many of you in the audience own these turnkey rental properties. Retail sales would be a smaller portion of it. The most we've ever sold in a year for retail sales was 81. This year alone, just to reinforce that this is still a hot market to sell a property on the open market, this year alone, we've sold 81 retail homes.
Okay.
This year.
Okay.
We have 117 that are under contract. And so this year is not done, of course, and we will break that record for JWB internally to selling homes to retail buyers, owner occupants on the open market. So hopefully that gives you confidence to know it can be done, it is being done, and the people who are selling those homes are the same people I'd be putting you in touch.
Interesting. Okay, cool.